By the way, how the fuck does Adam Gase get that Jets job? How does Adam Gase get that Jets job? The Jets hate their fan base. They have to. The Jets have to love the branding of their team as being like, yeah, we're miserable. We suck. That's kind of our thing. Our fans like it. We're just not going to try to win. How do you watch what happened with the Dolphins down there and go, yep, we're going to put our future, our 20-year-old quarterback in this guy's hands? I have no idea how that guy gets that.
Division's a joke.
Then Cliff Kings, maybe it's because the Dolphins beat the Patriots on the Miami Miracle or whatever.
That's probably why.
And the Jets ownership's like, oh, well, you figured out how to beat the Patriots. That Jets had no idea that was just one fluke play from a win. They have no idea. I don't know how Adam Gase gets that job.
I do.
How?
18 called him. Who are you kidding? Had an hour-long discussion with the Johnson family.
Peyton Manning got Adam Gase that gig?
Yes.
So Peyton Manning likes Adam Gase?
Yeah, he endorsed him, yeah.
What?
Adam Gase has been riding off of that 1 year where he was assistant offensive coordinator to Peyton Manning. Anybody who's ever watched Peyton Manning play football knows that Peyton Manning calls the plays, Peyton Manning runs the offense, Peyton Manning runs the practice, Peyton Manning runs everything. He endorsed Adam Gase to get a gig in Miami.
Yeah. No. For the Jets.
No, well, did he get him his job in Miami?
Yeah.
I'd assume he gets him his job in Miami. He does terrible down there. I assume they just blame Tannehill. They say Tannehill's a bad player. What do you want?
What a referral.
That's 4 years ago. That's from 4 years. The last time Adam Gase was successful was like 4 or 5 years ago. Now he's getting a head coaching. Cliff Kingsbury, incredibly attractive. Young, he sucked at Texas. Whatchamacallit?
Give him a job.
35-40. That's everyone's just looking for the next McVay. That's all they're doing.
If you like for instance, I sat ringside at a Bellator fight with McVay for 3-4 hours.
You should get a job then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think there's a chance I could apply for a head coaching gig in the NFL and get it. Sean McVay's got to feel as if his dick is very large.
Oh yeah.
I have a simple question, especially after the press conference today where he looked like a lost robot who is either on Adderall or the cocaine. How does Adam Gase get that job in New York after what he did in Miami with not a lot of success? Is it strictly because he beat the Patriots one time with the Miami Miracle? Is that why he got the Jets gig, or what do you think it is?
Well, remember, he got that job in 2016 in Miami, the first year they went to the playoffs, and he got a lot out of Ryan Tannehill. That was the best year Tannehill had, and until he took a low hit from Calais Campbell in December of 2016, the Dolphins looked like they were in pretty good shape, not just to get to the postseason, but win some games there. And with Matt Moore playing quarterback, the Dolphins lost in Pittsburgh in the wild card round. And then last year, 2017, so many adversities and struggles and hurdles, and it just became too much for the Dolphins to compete. And then 2018, it was just kind of a weird, vague, ambiguous season, and Tannehill was back, but I don't think Tannehill's ever been the answer. I've never seen a team wait as long as the Dolphins have to come to the conclusion as to whether or not a guy's a franchise quarterback. But I think Gase's reputation is very simple. When it comes to working with quarterbacks, he gets the most out of them, and he will defend them. He will fight for them. He will. And I think this is the basic premise here. Not everybody's Peyton Manning. Not everybody's Tom Brady. Some guys can't lead naturally. So the team needs to step up. The coach needs to step up and make sure everyone understands this is our guy, and this is the guy you follow, and this is the guy who sets the tone. And if he isn't a natural leader, you're either going to make him into one or you're going to be that leader on his behalf. And I think that's why Gase is always so defensive of his quarterback and was so over the top behind Ryan Tannehill. And I think he's going to be the same way with Sam Darnold, and he's going to get the absolute most out of Sam Darnold. Now, where that goes remains to be seen. Whether he gets chewed up and spat out by the New York media remains to be seen. I know he's uncomfortable in those settings because he's always afraid he's going to say something that hurts his guys. But he wants to support his players. He wants to support his quarterback. And, you know, I kind of like it for his sake that they're coming in with, people skeptical. It's always better to come in with low expectations than high expectations. And I think when they get a chance to, he's going to be motivated to kick the crap out of the Dolphins every time he plays them. He knows how to play the Patriots. I think that the Jets fans in time are going to be happy with what they have in Adam Gase.
It seems like you're an Adam Gase guy.
Well, I think that he's proven that he can get it done when it comes to quarterbacks. And people say, well, anybody could have done it with Peyton Manning. Does anyone really think that Peyton Manning would have tolerated somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, that can't keep up with Peyton Manning? I mean, Gase had to bust his ass to keep up with Peyton Manning. Before that, Tim Tebow got thrust into the mix in Denver, and Gase had to basically, with 6 days' notice, rip up the playbook and come up with something that they could do to get the most out of Tim Tebow. And even though Tebow wasn't great, they got to the playoffs and they won a game that year. So he's gotten the most out of Jay Cutler. He did better than anyone has with Ryan Tannehill. And I think with a guy like Darnold, we saw a lot of promise from Darnold down the stretch. I just think Gase is going to be the guy to get the most out of him. Now, does that mean he was the first choice? No. But the Jets may ultimately be happy with what Gase does.